Hey there fellows, Buddy Spike here, back in A-10. I just wanted to do a quick air-to-air refueling and show you guys how it is done. Not the best at it, but I can do it. Right now I'm at the far back end of the runway, and the reason is that when this plane is heavy, it likes to use the whole runway. And I have overshot the runway while trying to take off, so I don't want to do that again, so that's why I'm at the far end of the runway. So after the intro, you're going to watch the takeoff, and then approach to the air tanker, and then refueling, and then back towards the airfield for landing. So enjoy the video fellas. Alright, we're ready for takeoff. So parking brake off and full throttle. Let's hope we can make it and not overshoot the runway. Alright, looking good. 60 knots, 70 knots. So we rotate at about 180 knots, otherwise the plane just does not want to take off. The flaps are set to take off, so everything is good. We are at 150 knots, so I'm going to rotate at 180. And 180 knots, rotate. Come on, come on. And off we go. So we just made it. We just made it. If we were any heavier, yeah, no. If we were any heavier, we would not have made it and we would have overshot the runway. Flaps up, gears up. So the tanker is over there somewhere. Let's see. Oh, it's at the back. So I'm gonna take a full 180 turn and then try to reach the tanker. So this is external fuel, which is 0. We don't have any external fuel. This is, I think, overall fuel display, and this is the main. So main and internal are right now the same because there's only internal fuel. So we are full tank actually. So what I'm gonna do is drop some fuel. I'm gonna dump some fuel, and this is how you do it. So you get this warning, and you dump the fuel, and then there's a trail at the back, which you can actually see. It looks pretty nice actually. So in order for us to refuel, we need to lose some fuel fast. All right, don't want to empty the tanks, so off. And we have about 25% fuel. Let's try to refuel from here. So we are approaching the tanker. What I'm going to do is throttle down a bit to maintain about 200 to 300 knots. That's when I get closer to the tank, I'm gonna know the speed more accurately. And the tanker is turning, so I'm gonna turn with it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna open the. Oops, this is fuel dump. I'm gonna open the fuel port so that we can, so that the tanker knows that we want to refuel. So you open the fuel port from here, and there's a nice animation. The nose of the aircraft that the fuel port is open. Oh, that's an abrupt turn. I won't be able to refuel if the tanker keeps making those kind of turns. Okay, I'm actually running out of fuel trying to chase this tanker. So it turns out the tanker is actually a lot faster than I expected. It's about 360 knots something. That's the tanker speed. And as I approach the tanker, I'm expecting its boom to come down in a few seconds here. Come on, tanker. Gotta get that boom down. And the boom has come down. So all I gotta do is just try to get in real close. And one good thing about this aircraft is that the port is in front and not at the back. This really, I think makes it a little easier compared to the F-16. So I actually just gotta look at the lights, but at this angle, okay, my right controller battery is low. That was not distracting at all. Okay, I'm just gonna keep trying this, and hopefully the battery doesn't die on me. Alright, let's try again with a fresh set of batteries. Alright, the lights are in such a position that it's hard to see the lights while the boom is in the way. Alright.
Contact. We'll top it off.
Okay, we're taking in fuel. Alright, things are stable. Things are stable, almost. Come on, don't get disconnected. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Crap, we're not doing good. We're almost, the plane is turning. The plane is turning. But we're still connected, so it's all good. Shit, I'm gonna lose it. And I lost it.
Out of range. Disconnecting.
Out of range. Well, it's almost refueled completely, but I'm gonna fill it up to consider this successful. Look at that plane, the way it's turning. Oh, so it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to maintain contact with that kind of turn. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's try this again. See how it goes. Contact.
Contact. Hold that position.
Oh shit. Okay, everything looks good. Not too shabby. Oh.
Refuel complete.
Oh, refuel complete. That's it. All right, this is so good. This is what I call successful. Now the next step is to turn on the master arm and then shoot this tanker down for making it so difficult. All right, let's go down to the airfield and land this baby. All right, so let's get the plane configured for landing. So speed check, I'm at 400 knots. I'm gonna reduce the speed, and we're almost below 400 knots. Flaps 1, and let's turn this beast around and try to land with approach speed about 180 knots and try to have that smooth touchdown. Alright, we're coming up on the runway. We're almost lined up. And speed check, flaps 2. And we are quite high. Yes, we are high indeed. But I feel like we can kill the speed using air brakes a bit. Air brakes are working. Yes, sir. Air brakes are working beautifully. So 4 knots. So as soon as the speed reaches 200 knots, I'm gonna stop using the air brakes and let the plane glide. Alright, we're at 200 knots and the speed is gonna stabilize now. I think yeah, it is quite stable, and I feel like we're gonna have a nice touchdown. Flaps 2, gears down. Alright, we're good. Oh yeah, the AOA indicator is here as well. This is nice. By the way, we have this indicator as well, which is not in the default planes, so it is really nice to have these instruments. Alright, I think we have almost intercepted the glide slope, but I think we're still too high. We're still too high. So I'm gonna keep the velocity vector at the threshold and gonna roll out in 3, 2, 1. Just gonna give it a bit of throttle, not gonna keep it idle. And the rollout is looking good. Let's try to have the touchdown at the marker. Oh boy, speed is too low. Give it a bit of throttle. And beautiful. Almost at the center line. Almost. Full brakes. Air brakes on. Alright. Beautiful. I think, well, I know I'm complimenting myself, but if you disagree, do let me know in the comments below. So guys, this was A-10 takeoff, air-to-air refueling, and then landing. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this video? I'm thinking my next video should be 1v1 guns only A-10. What do you think of this idea? As always, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Buddy Spike out.